Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. It's already 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm just getting started. I finished one of my DIYs just this morning. Peter happens to have a bum knee, so yeah, he's not gonna be able to help me. I have a lot to do. Things are so crazy, but I still want to bring you content. I mean, I just don't want to be gone too long. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I'm trying to do is just straighten up just a little bit. I'm not getting too crazy because Peter Parker is making sauce today, Italian sauce. He makes such good sauce and he makes meatballs. It's my favorite thing in the world. Once in a while he'll make it for me. He's trying to be nice. He's gonna make a mess in this kitchen, so there's really no use in getting it spick and span. Today I'm gonna decorate the porch. I'm also going to be filming my decorate my tree, my Christmas ornament DIY, and then I'm also going to finish filming my bedroom makeover. You guys are getting like a behind the scenes look at what the heck is going on here. Craziness, yeah. We had a problem with the faucet, the original one, but I picked this up on Amazon. It's actually by a company called Doob, D-O-O-B, on Amazon, and I think I paid, what, $45 for it? We're gonna have the kitchen redone whenever my brother gets around to it, and I just didn't want to buy something expensive right off the bat because I really don't know what I'm gonna want later on. It has the pull down. This one's in brushed nickel. I had the same one in black in my apartment before we moved here. I can't say enough good things about this. Two different kinds of things. I'm gonna leave it linked down below. I now have an Amazon storefront. I do earn a very small commission. I'm really excited about it. I'm just gonna recommend everything in the world to you. No, I'm only gonna recommend things that I actually have, that I own, and that I love. Anyway, I'll leave it linked down below, but this is fantastical. I love it. Now I have to get back to straightening up before Peter Parker gets home. Because once he gets home, I need to get out onto that porch.
And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close.
This living room is a hot mess. Everything is everywhere. Let me just show you. Toilet paper, crafting stuff. I don't really know how all of this got this way. The only thing I can say is that we work and we come home exhausted. I'm gonna try and clean everything up as well as decorate, film. I don't know how I'm doing it. Coffee. Coffee is what makes me sane. Keeps me going, keeps me motivated. It keeps Peter Parker safe. Right, Maxie? Mama's house is a hot mess? Okay, bye. He doesn't want to be here. So while I'm waiting for him to get home, we're gonna sand on top of the windows in the living room. Where is the sandpaper? Look at this hot mess. Look at this. This is not good. This is very bad. I don't know where the sandpaper is. Oh my God, I don't need that sandpaper. I need the one. I'm gonna just use this one. We're gonna try this one. I'm gonna try and not fall. And I'm gonna try and sand this a little bit. This is where the old blinds were. And Peter has to actually fill these holes before I can paint. Not painting, but priming.
Some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it.
Look who's home. How you feeling?
My knee hurts.
Still hurts?
Yeah. You plastered?
Yes, I did. I don't know if I did a good job or not, but I wanted to help you because I know you don't feel well.
I think you did a good job. We'll just sand it down later.
My poor baby. My poor baby. He bought me a broom, and he also bought the piece of wood that I need because I want to put my fireplace up, my faux fireplace, even though we don't know what's going to happen yet with the kitchen, but it's going to be a while yet, so I really want my fireplace up for Christmas. We lost the piece of wood that goes against the wall, and so he bought this from Home Depot. We may have to cut it, but lots to do.
I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while.
Why must you be here and trying to get into my home? Oh, God.
Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
Peter Parker killed the spider. I poured bar, friend, keeper, mop thing, powder on it because I just didn't know what to do. It was like gonna attack me. No, it was gonna attack me. His sauce from scratch, right, honey?
Yeah, from scratch. I cut green peppers. I cut a red pepper, and then I cut an onion. Once the sausages are cooked, then I slice them, and I throw them in to the pot here, and then since it's just me and Marta
And
Maxie, I take two.
I was concentrating on those socks and slippers. I can't.
I take two of these cans. I put them in. Two cans of water. And I just let it cook.
Let it rock.
Let it rock for like 6 hours.
6 hours? We don't have 6 hours. It's 11:30.
Yeah, so then it'll be done by 5:30. 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't count. You know my
And
math.
then I make meatballs because that's my mama's favorite.
That's right. And by mama, he means me. Not his real mama. Although his mama loves meatballs as well. All right. Back to the porch. What are you doing? Don't tell Peter Parker that I'm gonna uncover his sauce because he gets mad. He doesn't want me to touch it. Look at that. Delicious. This is gonna be so good with meatballs. I'm gonna quickly show you how I made this amazing sign. It looks so high-end in my opinion, and I made it from real wood. Mikey, one of the custodians at my job, he always gives me stuff. I mean, people are so kind. They always give me things to use for my videos. They were gonna throw it in the garbage, right, Mikey?
It was gonna be garbage.
All right, there you go. Now, I didn't have to cut it. It was just the perfect size. So I sanded both sides, all around the edges. And then I'm going to stain it with Varathane wood stain in the color ebony. It's a rich black, but you can still see the wood grain. Try and work in small areas. And what I mean by small areas with this sign is like, I just go top to bottom by adding the stain, and then I go ahead and rub the stain with like a clean cloth. I apply the stain with a sock, and Peter Parker sock, yeah. And then I rub it off with Peter Parker's t-shirt. I wait for it to dry. This dries pretty quickly. Go in with Varathane urethane, and it's oil-based. It's in clear satin. I'm hoping that it works. It's mold and mildew resistant, and it says it seals out water. It took a long time for that to dry. It was really thick. It took like 2 days, believe it or not. I picked up these two little houses at Target Dollar Spot for $5. I love them. They're natural wood, but I really wanted the houses to pop against the dark stained wood. Painted them both white with some chalk paint. To attach the houses, I used Gorilla Clear Grip Glue and E6000. Don't ask me why I used both. I just figured, you know what? Why not? All that could happen is it could, create a better and stronger hold. And I just placed them, trying to make sure that they're even with the bottom so that when I stand this sign up, the houses won't hang too low. I used a can to create some weight, and I left it there to dry for 24 hours. I save everything, so I had a little hook that I found. It just so happened to have some white rubber on it, and I thought it would be perfect for this. So I just made a little hole with a screwdriver and a hammer, and then I screwed in the screw. You can use any kind of ribbon. I used this white, nice, cozy ribbon that I picked up from Michael's. I'm just going to wrap it around and make sure that I glue it onto each other by pulling it really tight. I don't want to glue anything to the actual board because I want to be able to change this out for the seasons. Some picks that I had laying around, I pulled them apart and I glued those on, and then I used some pine cones as well. I've had this sign from Dollar Tree. I'm not one for too much red, so I took a gold permanent marker and just went over most of the red in the words, and I left the red truck alone. I figured a little pop of red wouldn't hurt anyone.
Christmas time on high, in the in hearts, we will carry a song heard through the ages from angels on high. In hearts, we will carry a song heard through the ages from angels on high.
All right, so I'm totally in love with the way that this came out. It's very simple. I love the way my sign came out. I can pull this off and change this for the different seasons. And what's really nice is that I can take this off and put another sign there. I love it. I'm probably going to take these inside because, we live not too far from a lake, and everything gets wet and kind of moldy. So, and I'm not going to spray these with polyurethane, so I think I'm just going to take these inside when we do decide to put up the fireplace, which I hope is today. I have to put some lights on this tree still. I'm waiting for them to come from Amazon. I bought some fairy lights to put on there. They're battery operated, and so that's going to have some lights on there. That turns on at night, and I picked this up at QVC. I think I told you guys that in another video. I'll probably take some footage and show you how things look at night. The rug underneath I picked up at Target. This one is from IKEA, and it was just a few bucks. I love this. Mi casa es tu casa. And that's the truth. My house is your house. My chair that I polyurethaned. This bowl is from Hearth and Hand. I got it on clearance many moons ago. And these are also Hearth and Hand, and I picked these up on clearance. I never really, oops, sorry, didn't even know what these were for, but they were out with the Christmas decor one year, so I just threw them in there, I don't know, because I just didn't know what else to do with them. I like it. With the black chair, and I just draped this Hearth and Hand garland around the chair. I don't know what else to do with this chair. I was going to put a pillow, but that would create too much mold. And then this lantern, which I picked up from Decor Steals a couple years ago maybe, and I'm probably going to get something battery operated and put it in here. But yeah, I love the way everything turned out. Oh, and my wreath. Don't look at my living room, it's a hot mess. I told you. The wreath that I made in my last video. If you haven't seen that video, you should definitely go and see it. These pots, I actually spray painted these pots. And we fixed this. This was really bad when we moved here. I'll insert some footage of what we did here. I didn't really record a whole lot of it, but we had to buy some new rocks. And we had to buy, what do you call that black paper or thing that you put underneath that weed barrier thing? We had to put that underneath the rocks first. There were so many weeds. And it looked messy, you know? I wish we could afford to buy like 3 Christmas trees in varying sizes and put them there with lights, but I don't think that's going to be possible this year. Maybe next year. I think the Rolling Stones said it best. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you find you get what you need. We need less than what we think we need. And I'm really happy that I was able to use all of the stuff that I got last year and the year before and use things that people gave me to decorate my porch this year. And I absolutely love it. Couldn't be happier. We're gonna eat now, and then we're gonna take showers and go to sleep. We are extremely tired and also a little aggravated. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I posted there just a little while ago that I have to be retested. Second person at work tested positive, and we have to get tested again. So it was not a very good ending to what was a really nice day. We had a good day. It is what it is. I love you. See you next time, guys.
Bye.
What?
Bye.
He's too busy eating. What are you gonna do?
But I want you close.